guys, happy Vlogmas. Okay, so today's video is definitely hot mess Vlogmas, okay? Because I already started out on the wrong foot. I was filming, talking, and I was trying to get caught up on my BEEKMAN 1802 calendar. I opened everything and I wasn't recording. So you guys, I'm not feeling it. I am not going back all over that again, okay? Just look, you guys. There's all the empty boxes. There are the products. All right, you guys, give me a little credit because my back is really bad. I mean, it's getting better, but I'm plowing through, you guys. I'm doing Vlogmas because I love you guys and I'm doing it for you. I wouldn't want you to miss out on a day of seeing me. I get it. I get it. But Friday, I will say this, as always, I have 5 products plus one in there that I had unboxed with you guys that I'm going to go over and share with you guys. I was going over the chocolate calendar as well, and I talked about the candy. I've already eaten the candy. This is an epic hot mess, okay? So, you know, I think really all of this is Keith's fault because he started diving into the calendar without my permission. I may or may not have done the same thing. And then just now I'm filming, taking bites of candy, and I just can't eat anymore, you guys. This is definitely going to be one of my go-to gifts for those hard to buy for people. So these are beautiful candies, and I'll try to open some more with you. I have a whole bunch more, but I can't go there again, you guys. And I only took a bite. That's how rich they are. But I do have a request. Ever since I got this, I've had a few people ask me, how much do these hold? These are the same size. I do have the trifecta, not because it's 3 different sizes, but because I have all 3 monograms. This is the large, and this is the PM size, the GM, the PM. This one I've had since we lived in the other house, a good 8 or 9 years. And look at that, a bean. You can't wear a bean out, you guys. No corner wear. I mean, it looks like I just unboxed it. The zipper is buttery. This one usually sits on my counter in my bathroom. This one I got this past summer. I've used it a ton because I need more azure in my life. This one is the one I'm using now. And of course, if I'm using it now, it's gonna have 16,000 lippies in there. I will go over this small O case, and it does have something in it. Here's a different size. One of my friends got the small O case and she was surprised how small it was. I said, yes, it's very small, but for me, I love it when I have a really small bag. So if I have a really small bag, I'm not gonna carry this, I'm gonna carry this. I never really felt like I needed, like I'm not a huge SLG person, and I never really felt like I needed the mini pochette. I felt like the chain would drive me crazy, and because, you know, because I had the toiletries, the toiletry 15 and the 19, I didn't feel like I ever needed it. Then I bought these, but they pretty much serve the same purpose, and I think some people use their pochettes, pochette. Some people use those as like little tiny bags. That's not my jam. So I just never felt like I needed it. I just buy the SLGs that I love and that I need, and like I said, for years and years, I only had this one, and I felt like my toiletry 15 fit the bill, and it did. Okay guys, so before we get started, I went in there and got my Daisy Rose makeup bag. And I've had this probably about 3 years, looks brand new. From time to time, I will link these. I love the Daisy Rose products. This one has a little loop here. It's great for traveling. Just put all your stuff in there and either put it in your backpack or in your suitcase. Now look at the difference with the Abine. Okay, look at that. Look at that. I love Daisy Rose. You guys check them out. I will link them below. Anyway, I have a lot of stuff in here. This also sits on my counter. These two items are usually used for the same purpose. I usually carry this one when I'm traveling, and I'll put it down in my Neverfull. I keep it sitting on my counter, and so pretty much these serve the same purpose, although this one is much larger. Just depends on where I'm going and how long I'm going to be gone. So this is, again, the GM size. So I always carry some kind of foundation. Sometimes I use this alone, sometimes I use it over my foundation, the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. So I have to have a foundation, and I put it in there. Now, when I travel, I always, well, not just when I travel, but I do like to use some kind of primer. But if I were traveling, I wouldn't use this. I have some small Estee Lauder samples. I would just toss that in there. So I'm not gonna put that in there. I usually have some kind of a bronzer with me, so I'll definitely put that in there. Now, this is my go-to Dior palette. I love this. I can use it for cheeks, eyes. It is fantastic. It's my very favorite palette, so that would definitely go with me. Now, if you overfill these, the zippers will become wonky, but you can put a lot more at the bottom because see how it's shaped? See how it's shaped? Moon shape, kind of. I usually, when I take shadows, I take something small. Little small eyeshadows, like this one, like a darker one, and a lighter one. So realistically, I would take something like that. I would always take mascara. Now, I probably wouldn't take this mascara because I do have some small Chanel samples, and that's probably what I would go for, so I'm not gonna put it in there. I do take eyeliner, even though I don't really wear a cat eye all the time like I used to. I still like to take it with me because I kind of put my makeup on according to my mood. So that's going in there. We have a lot of stuff in there, you guys. Now, you know how I mix the Chanel cream with my makeup? I don't have a little small one, so I do have a lot of these little samples of Estee Lauder, and this is face and neck cream. I would toss that in there. Of course, I carry this with me because it's smaller. I don't take a lot of brushes with me because that just takes up so much space. And I would also toss an eyeshadow brush, which I don't have with me right now. I always use an illuminator, and this is by Hermes. Here it is. Here's the Chanel mascara, the Noir Allure. I love it. I've got about 5 of these, so I will use these as I travel. So see, that doesn't take up much room. I try to take small things with me. Like, I don't take big palettes like this Tarte palette in here because it would take up too much space. Most of the time I will take my travel Louis Vuitton perfumes. A lot of times I take this. This is the YSL Mon Paris. I love it. This is one of my favorite perfumes, you guys. And I know you guys have asked me to do a perfume video. Oops. And I have yet to do that, so I need to do that. But I love this. Oh my gosh, this smells, it's to die for, okay? Try the YSL Mon Paris, and it's not super expensive. But yeah, I would toss that in there. Now, I might take something like this in lieu of the other 2 eyeshadows, you know, something small. I'm trying to say that I don't travel with large palettes, see? I would choose this, but we already have the smaller ones in there, so that's okay. You guys know, I'm not going anywhere without dark and light lip liner, so it just depends because I do like to wear reds, and this is Dior, a beautiful red Dior lipstick, so I might think we're going out one night, I'm gonna take my red lipstick, and this is just Avon, but it's a dark color and it works well with this. I mean, there's still so much room, you guys. I mean, so much room. Then I'm gonna need a lighter color lipstick and a lighter lip pencil. Here's a lighter Charlotte Tilbury lip pencil, and here is my lighter color. This is my go-to Hermes. I gotta get some more of this. And I have a lot of room. Now, the only thing, let's see. I do use a setting spray and it's not here. So it's about this size. So I'm gonna pretend this is the setting spray and put it in here. And let's zip it and see how it goes. If I can put, yep, I can still, I don't like my zipper to be wonky at all. You can kind of shake it like that and get some of it up to the top, but it still will hold more. I've learned to kind of shake it around, you guys. See, it's okay. I would take a nail clipper. Yep, bam. And there's like a little lipstick pencil holder right there, and that's usually where I put that. I don't really see anything else I have here. I do take tissues, but I don't normally put them in here. So that's all the makeup that I would need when I'm traveling. Now, I don't carry makeup around with me. I take lippies with me, a lip pencil, a lipstick, and I never leave home without my little Chanel mirror, but it doesn't go in here. This holds all of the makeup that I need. You know, I could be gone for 2 weeks and I have more than enough makeup in here. There might be a few things I might interchange, but basically this is a very realistic way that I would pack this bag, and I would put it in my backpack. I don't put items like this. I don't check them. I would put it in my backpack, and I've never had a problem with makeup. Now, creams and things I have, but I put those, of course, in a zippy, but this is how I realistically pack my makeup, and this is big enough. Now, if you need more makeup than that, try this. This is fantastic. So, you know, you could put like creams and stuff in this one and your makeup in this one. So we will use this one for show, but remember, these are the same size. This is the PM size makeup bag. I use it a lot, but I used the toiletry 15 and 19 before I ever got this, but I don't have them here, so this is what we're gonna go with. Here's what has been in it, and I've been using it. I did have some Kleenex. I think I gave them to my mom. Okay, so I'm gonna dump it out and show you realistically what I carry around with me makeup-wise. And these hold a lot. Probably a lot of people, you know, they wear a lot more makeup or take a lot more makeup with them, but I don't work on an outside job. Even when I did, I just have to have my lips covered. Okay, this toiletry bag has a pretty wide open mouth. It's very easy to get into, and it's got this flap back here to put things in. Okay, so what I normally carry around in my bag, this is my favorite little mirror I've ever had because it's thin and it will go in anything and it's perfect. So I always have my little Chanel mirror. Yesterday when I went out, I had a Charlotte Tilbury lipstick and an NYX lip pencil. I don't advise these lip pencils. They're very hard. Yeah, once I use it up, I'm not gonna buy any more because they're very hard. But anyway, that's what I had. I don't like to buy things and then just toss them out. I had this little eye pencil with me. I think I had a little bit of pencil on my eyelid on top, and I like the little smudger. So I did have that with me. I never used it, but sometimes I carry it around. I had the YSL Mon Paris in there, and then I had my Chanel. This is just the Chanel, and it looks like it's a color, but it's not. It is just the moisturizer or whatever. But anyway, see, I rubbed it off. Well, I'll put it on sometimes over my lipstick, and that's why it looked red. But I love this stuff, you guys. Love it. Basically, that is all I have in there. Bam. Okay. And I could put more stuff in it, and this one is just like the large one. If you kind of get it full and the zipper goes wonky, just kind of give it a little upside down shake, and things will shift around and it will be smooth again, because I will not allow my zippers to be like that, you guys. These things are too expensive, but I don't carry around eye palettes with me or anything like that. But that's about all I put in there, you guys. It holds more than I use it for, but it's great, you guys. I cannot stress how happy I am with these pieces. And how happy I am that I have all 3 of them. I know it's a lot of money for a cosmetic case, but you guys, I cannot stress how much I love the Daisy Rose. And like I said, I've had it for years, and I've bought this for certain people for gifts. And I only buy, like when I buy gifts, my rule of thumb is if I love it, then I'll buy it for you. That's how I give gifts. I know everybody doesn't like the same thing, but this is just a really good basic. So if you don't want to pay this kind of price, try the Daisy Rose. It holds up great, you guys. And if you have any questions about that, please do let me know, but I absolutely love my cosmetic cases. Okay. So I've also been using this, and as you can see, there's something in there. And again, let's compare. Let's compare. I don't give measurements out, you guys. You can look it up. It bores me, okay? I have my, oh, this is so sweet, you guys. This is something that my sister gave me recently. And I think it's called a Serenity Angel. And it has a little poem. And it talks about how God is always with you during the hard times. Because you guys know, things are a lot better now, but I've been going through some hard times. This little angel she got me is a reminder that God is always with me during the good and the bad times. And this is something that will be with me everywhere I go, unless I lose it, for the rest of my life. So I had it. I put my car key in there, my little Serenity Angel. Sometimes I'll throw change in there. Okay, so if I'm carrying a small bag, I always use my Chanel mirror. It goes in there. Now this doesn't hold a lot. I have to have a lip pencil. Bam. I have to have a lipstick. Bam. Toss it in there. And I always take my Chanel lip balm. Bam. That's about all I take with me, you guys. Just something to check my lips. Sometimes I toss a couple of mints in there or cough drops or something. But anyway, this is not meant to be used in this way. I have used the heck out of this little thing in so many ways, so it's very, very useful. But anyway, you guys, I love you so much. Thank you for sticking it out with me, and I'll see you in another video on another day. Mwah. Peace.